I'm thinking about starting a podcast called the Low Self Opinion Podcast. I haven't made it official yet. I'm not turning this into. I'm not going to put it into 50 different locations like Spotify, Apple, iTunes, and all those places yet. So I'm not going to do it yet. But I was just thinking about it. I might just create videos about this occasionally on YouTube, and I might just call this episode one of that. I might make other episodes downloadable through audio or whatever, but this episode is just going to be video only. Um, have a low self opinion. The phrase low self opinion is where I've heard it first was from Henry Rollins from his song Low Self Opinion, his famous music video for that. You should go look it up on YouTube if you can. Um, I have a low self opinion. I also, another way of putting it is I have low self confidence. I first heard that phrase from Howard Jones. He said in one song, I'm a man of low self confidence. Or he said something like, I'm a man of no confidence. And that's the way Howard Jones put it in his song. He's a man of no self confidence. Or low self confidence. I forgot what he said. I have a really bad memory. But it's a low self opinion. I thought about naming this video low self confidence, but I think low self opinion has less uh, letters in it, so I think I'm going to use the one with the less letters because opinion has less letters than confidence. I think I could be wrong though. They're both three syllables. It's not like it matters, but just a little bit easier to say. Um, the, uh, the the thing is, like, I don't really know what I'm doing with my life. I don't really know what I'm doing with this YouTube channel. I don't really know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing, and I got to be honest with you. I'm making these videos on a whim, and I can't say I'm confident in these videos. I can't say I've high self opinion in these videos. I can't say any of that stuff because I'm just a man in front of a camera talking to the world, and this is what I spend is what I want to spend my time doing is communicating to the world. I have high aspirations for my life. I want to be famous, and I that's a Charlie XCX phrase. I just want to be famous. Charlie XCX said that. Here's the thing. Um, People a lot of times people's goals in life are not very usually very high. Like, oh, they want to graduate from college, they want a good job, they want a good marriage, they want to start a family, and that's all they want to do. A lot of people don't have very high goals, and it's really noticeable. They don't really want to change the world in any way. They don't want to have a positive impact on humanity. They have low aspirations, and they like it that way. They like going into their 9 to 5 and performing their basic duties like it's just filling in time on a clock. I could do that too. I could work 9 to 5, but I had trouble doing that because, like, I kind of felt like I was not using my time appropriately when I was working 9 to 5. Um, I'm unemployed because I have a low self opinion and I have a communication disability. I'm on the spectrum for autism, and I feel like I was less than my coworkers there. I was less than. I feel like people didn't view me in a very high position when I was there, and I felt like uh, people viewed me as worse and worse and worse over the years as the years passed by. I think when I started there, when I was kind of a kid, started working retail, I feel like people viewed me better. But when the older I got, the more I think people viewed me like he's just a loser. I think people viewed me as a loser. And, like, I never seen myself as a loser, so I couldn't stay in that environment where people just viewed me as a loser. I couldn't stay there. It was just it was getting precipitously worse all the time, and you can't stay anywhere that's getting precipitously worse. So that's why I've got a low self opinion. It's like I don't really have a job. Um, that's pretty much it. I can't really think of anything else. Um, Let me know in the comments below. Do you have a low self opinion? I'll talk more in future episodes of this podcast. It's just a 5 minute podcast, or whatever. I couldn't really think of anything more to talk about. Um, I think that I could think about more to talk about in future renditions of it, but I'll basically be repeating the same spiel over and over and over again. I feel like I am Al Franken in that one skit on Saturday Night Live where he says, "I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and daggone it, people like me." He always said that. He said in the mirror, he's in the mirror talking to himself. He's like, "I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and daggone it, people like me." And that was what Al Franken said in the mirror. I feel like that's what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna do the same spiel in every episode of this podcast because that's where I am right now. I don't have a lot going for me in my life right now. I don't have a lot of confidence. I don't have a lot of exciting things going on. Um, and I think that people might think just because I'm not making that much money right now that I don't have that much potential. But I think I do have potential. I think I've got great potential. If people could just see the potential I have in me, see the runny nose I get from talking about my anxiety, and I do have a lot of anxiety, and it consumes me. My anxiety consumes me, and I've got potential, but I've got to get past my anxiety first in order to reach that potential. And I need to figure out a few things first. I need to figure out my life first. I need to figure out what am I gonna spend my time doing? Am I gonna spend my time exercising all day? Am I gonna spend my time learning math all day? Am I gonna spend all day creating content? There's a lot of different things I could spend all day doing, and I need to figure out what I'm going to spend all day doing. That's what I need to figure out. Please let me know in the comments below. Do you have a low self-opinion? Let me know why. Please subscribe to this channel to be part of the community. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.